MySister. So this is step 3. So you have step 1, you can do it anytime. Step 2, obviously you can do anytime. The reason I'm putting step 3 in there is because step 2 can help the body not feel sick when we do step 3. It can also help with coordination when we do step 3. There are some individuals that have a hard time staying on the roller without step 2. And also in step 3, people can feel a little bit like a motion sick. So I close my eyes in step 3, but if that's the case for you, that you get motion sick or a little don't feel so good in the tummy, open your eyes or keep on doing step 2 until your body can handle it. This is not hard. This is actually very relaxing. So my Ukrainian woman, Vida, she absolutely loved this one. And whenever she would come to class, she'd take the roller and she'd just start off on it by herself. So it's very relaxing to the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nerve system. And I think I'm going to get my 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 skeleton. Hang on. Mr. Sands is no longer straight. He's just a little bit crooked. No big deal, but he can handle it. So up and down the spine, like your training has told you, we have the sympathetic ganglia. And all of the sympathetic ganglia is a little gathering stations for information. And those gathering stations take in information from what's happening here in the organs. So what's happening with the heart, what's happening with the lungs, what's happening with the stomach, what's happening with the liver and the spleen, and what's happening also with our reproductive and our digestive system. So all of those sympathetic ganglia from upper to lower, think of those as being like circuit breakers. And so these circuit breakers up on either side, each ganglion is about 20 to 30,000 nerve endings that are feeding information in. And like we talk about sympathetic, well, yeah, we want the fight or flight response to work well. But when it's overworking, that parasympathetic, which we turned on with step 1, really has time to kind of do its own thing. And that's really what we want for you. Okie dokie. So I'm going to get on the ground again, and I'm going to show you comfortably how to get onto the roller. And then, yeah, see you in a little bit. Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to the roller, there's a couple different ways of getting on. My easiest one is to sit here on the edge, lift myself up, and then scoot on it. And then slowly and easily lay on it. And then always making sure my head is at the top. Because you and I are short, shouldn't be a problem. But here's the other way to get on. So I'll show you how to get off. So one leg goes long, the leg that's long, roll to that side, and then push it away. Easiest way. So then that's just reverse. So then we put it here by our sacrum and our butt, and we lift ourselves on. So you're going to have to decide what's best for you. Okay. So now with here, both hands are on the ground. or your bed. You see where my feet are? They're not all the way out here, and they're not straight. I have them bent because it's a little bit easier for the low back, and they're not here. They're about the same place as my hips. So my hands are on the ground, my head is here, and I'm looking straight up. So you might have to watch this video before you get started. But now I'm just going to gently let myself, it's a Swedish word, gunga. I'm just letting myself sway from side to side and swing, but sway is a better word. Every time I go to this side, my arm is there to catch me. So that's telling my nervous system it's safe. Now, when I go to the other side, my arm is there to catch me. It's telling my nervous system it's safe. Really important. Let's teach the nervous system that it is okay. So also, my nose, my breastbone, and my belly button are all in one line. So I'm not doing something like this. That's not one line. My nose, my breastbone, and my belly button sway at the same time. All right. So now that you've watched the video and you understand what we're going to do, why don't you try it? So you gently and easily get on the roller. You make sure your head is on the roller. And this is up and down the spine. And either side are the sympathetic ganglion. I used to know what ganglion stood for. I don't anymore. So how easy is this? Yeah, it's easy. There's a lot more that we're going to do once you get good with step 3. So you can see my eyes were closed, but again, if your body doesn't feel comfortable with your eyes closed, don't close them. I find it relaxing, but not everyone does. So a lot of times too, I'll have people that are very unsure of themselves and they're in all directions. Just bring your hands closer to you if you need to. And just take it nice and simple. So what I tell people in the rubber band roller class that we have on Wednesdays here in Sweden, imagine that you're a boat on the water and you're just letting the ocean waves move. So the roller is moving gently underneath me and I'm just going from side to side. So imagine that boat, you're a boat, and you just sway to one side and you sway to the other side. So nothing more than 10 minutes. It's a lot of pressure for the spine. It's distributed all throughout, up and down, but there's no reason to do more than 10 minutes. Even a minute is fine. And just take it really simple. So again, one leg goes long, and then you roll to that side, and then you pick yourself up from the sideline position. And there you go. So that is your step 3 treatment. So again, step 1, anytime, even for 30 seconds to a minute. Step 2 helps step 3 not to feel a little bit uncomfortable in the stomach and a little bit motion sick. Have fun with that. Chat with you later. Bye-bye.